We are back with the Minnesota Golden Gopher Dynasty, and we have one of the biggest games of the season so far as the number 8 Minnesota Golden Gophers try to take on the Nebraska Cornhuskers, the number 2 team in the country. A BCS Buster game with a team who's undefeated with their first-year head coach. And they're taking on the Cornhuskers at home in Minnesota. So, big game. A lot of implications on this game. It's huge. Got some visitors in town. It's going to be a big one. So, without further ado, we're going to get this game underway. And we're going to get ready to roll because it's huge.
Hi, everybody. Reese Davis with you, bringing you the EA Sports NCAA Football 14 pregame show presented by Nissan. Innovation that excites. With these two defenses on the field, this game might not fit the modern definition of flashy, unless your definition of flashy is some guy flying in to light somebody up. Hits will be delivered often, and they will be delivered with authority in this game. Which offense can manage that best might determine who comes out on top. Thanks for checking out the pregame show. NCAA college football action coming up next with Brad and Kirk on the call. David and I will see you at halftime.
This is Minneapolis, Minnesota, the city of lakes, and the fans here at Takethab8 Stadium are going crazy as these teams take the field. Nebraska will be kicking off, and you can just feel
Top
the
10
energy
game
in the air as this opening
underway,
kickoff.
and Minnesota is going to
Good move. He's going to
take a knee in the end zone and start at their own 25-yard line. First and 10. Start out this big game here.
The quarterback leads the team out on the field
Here
for the
we
first
go.
drive.
Come out with 4 wide receivers, single back formation. And Harris is going to get 3 yards.
The Golden Gophers
It's
always
second
have guys
down
that are
and
near the
7
top statistically, and that's no
Minnesota.
exception today. We're really looking forward to watching this kid play.
They've run the ball really well this year.
Ball on the 28-yard
You
line.
can see Harris is approaching 1,000 yards on the season.
Nice run up
And
the
he
middle.
gets 4 more on that carry.
Picks up about
It's going to be
4
third
yards
down
on
and
the play.
3 now for Minnesota. And he's going to get the swing pass and some room to run, and he gets that 18 yards. First and 10, ball down at the 50 now. Minnesota calling a good play that time on third down, and it gets them a big gain
We've
and
got
a first
and 10.
down.
Ball on the 50.
Harris has been the biggest offensive weapon on this team all year as they get him for no gain there. They got to stop him if they want to stop this offense.
When he stopped before he even gets going.
Dumps it complete to the halfback over the middle.
And Gore picks up 8 on the screen. It's going to be third down and 3 for Minnesota. Ball at the 43-yard line.
So we're looking at another third down here.
And they're going to pitch it out to Gore, who tries to go to the outside move. He gets 11 yards, and that's it. But it's a first down and 10 for Minnesota. Really putting an emphasis on this ground game here on this first drive.
This defense has got to be able to kind of gather themselves and try to find some confidence. Somebody on that defense has be able to make a play to slow this offense down.
Now he's scrambling.
Oh, knocked away. And it's going to be second down at 10.
Not a very smart decision by the
Ball
quarterback.
at
He had
32.
no shot at completing it.
And this play is number 8 on the drive. Quick strike to the receiver.
Rodgers with a great stop-and-go move in Minnesota scores first, a 32-yard touchdown pass, and they get on the board 6-0. Rodgers, who's been probably the most explosive wide receiver they've had all year, making another big play there. Look at that stop-and-go, and it's going to be 6-0 early. Minnesota taking the opening drive for 6, and a big start
Now the offense
for the
gets
Golden
ready to take
Gophers.
their first crack at it.
And Francis comes up and stops him in his tracks, second down and 10 for Nebraska. Ball at the 25, big stop that time.
From their own 25-yard line, it's second down. They're trying to stop the run here with a goal line defense.
And Abdullah is going to pick up about 8. Third down and 2. It's Amir Abdullah. I'm calling him by his actual real-life name, not his video game name. Third down and 2.
He scrambled. Quarterback's going to run it, and he's got room to work.
And Taylor Martinez is going to tuck it and run for a first down. It's going to be first and 10 for Nebraska. Ball at 43.
It's first and 10. Ball on the 43-yard line. Gets to about the
And 1
44-yard
yard
line.
gain. It's going to be second down and 9. Ball at the 44.
Gets rid of it quickly.
Intercepted by Moore. And this could be a big play for the defense at the 20, 15, 10, and tackled inside the 10-yard line. The first turnover of the game goes Minnesota's way, and they take it all the way inside the 10-yard line. First and goal for Minnesota.
Minnesota is up.
And we'll see what they do here. They're going to run the triple option. They pitch it out to Gore. Gore is going to get the corner and score. 9-yard touchdown run, and it's 13-0 Minnesota, just like that. The Golden Gophers do touch country, and the Gophers are in. The first quarter. Wow.
Better result than their last drive.
I look for the offense to come out with the same game plan as before. You don't make changes after one play.
And Daniels is going to bring him down for a loss of 3. It's going to be second and 13. Defense starting to ooze confidence here early in the first quarter.
From their own
All it took was that first big play, and now the Gophers are feeling it.
He's scrambling.
And a big hit after a 4-yard run. It's going to be third down and 9 for Nebraska. The pressure got there. I don't know how that tackle didn't happen, but Jesus Christ. It's going to be third down and 9. Oh, man, they slipped Kelly out of the backfield. it's going to be a 1st and 10, a 12-yard reception. Good grief. Ball at the 39-yard line. They had him, but they couldn't corral it.
It's 1st down. Draw play.
Big hit, 2-yard run, and it's going to be 2nd and 8. Wow, ball at the 41. He just clobbered him. And Hawley is going to bring him down for a loss of 2, 3rd and 10. That could be the last play of the 1st quarter, and it is. Minnesota, the number 18 in the country, up 14-0 on the number 2 Nebraska Cornhuskers. Big start for the Golden Gophers. Everything you could have wished it to be, and it was. 3rd down and 10 now.
Back to the action now here in the 2nd quarter. He's under pressure.
And sacked for a loss of 10. The pressure gets to him, and Brian Smith brings down the quarterback. 4th and 20 for Nebraska, and Minnesota with an opportunity to really put this game on its head right here if they can score.
I wouldn't be surprised if things change in a big way before halftime.
Harris trying to get to the outside, breaks a tackle, and gets pushed out of bounds after 15 yards. 1st down and 10 for the Gophers. Got outside of the linebacker, turned upfield, and got a 1st down. And a nice run.
Ball on the 42.
Here we go. Pistol formation. They're going to sing Warren motion. They're going to hand it off to Harris up the right side, trying to make a man miss, and he gets 7. 2nd down and 3 out to the 50-yard line, 49-yard line. It's going to be 2nd down and 3 for the Golden Gophers. And the triple option again for Minnesota. They're going to pitch it out to Harris. He gets a block. He's at the 30. He gets tackled just shy of the 25. It's a 24-yard run. 1st and 10, Golden Gophers. Wow. Perfectly run. Perfectly executed. Triple option. And the Gophers are threatening again here. And he runs a man over, gets 8 yards, and it's 2nd down and 2 for Minnesota. Zach Harris is starting to pick up momentum. Second down and 2. They're going to come out with 4 wide receivers, 4 in the backfield. Oh, and he gets sacked, a loss of 10. It's going to be 3rd down and 13 for Minnesota now.
Down now. They need to get it to the 17. Scrambling around.
And he's going to hit Ramirez for 9, and it's going to be 4th down and 3. Now the question is, do you kick the field goal or do you try to get the 1st down? And they're going to go ahead and they're going to take the points here, it looks like. And they're going to get them 17-0. Minnesota over Nebraska. Another tight one in another Big Ten game.
They're looking to win their 3rd straight.
And it's going to be 17-0. Nebraska about to get the ball back, starting at the 25-yard line. And
got a lot of football left, but I got to say, this one is teetering on the brink of a blowout. He's on the run. Decides to tuck it in, and he's got space. He's taken down.
And an 18-yard run by the quarterback. It's going to be 1st down and 10. And he's going to be down hurt after that play. And we're going to get a new quarterback in here for Nebraska.
Ball on the 43. Well, as they take a look at that injury on the sideline, let's see what this backup can do at quarterback. Gains his way to the
And it's going to be 2nd and
line.
1, a 9-yard run that time for The running back. And they're going to get him for, he only gains 2 yards, but gets the first down, and it's going to be 1st and 10 for Nebraska. Golly, a 7-yard run. It's going to be 2nd down and 3 for Nebraska. Golly, 12-yard run. It's going to be 1st down and 10. They're not throwing the ball at all so far.
First down, 10 yards to go.
All runs.
Ball on the 28-yard line.
And another run this time, and he gets caught from behind. A loss of 3, 2nd down and 13 for Nebraska.
It's going to be a long day for this running back.
I mean, they're going to run it. You got to force them into a passing situation. So now they're out of they're without their starting quarterback for the rest of the game. You're going to have to eventually throw the ball, and they will here. And it's going to be a 4-yard reception, 3rd down and 9 for Nebraska. Under a minute and a half left in the first half of the game.
3rd down now, and they need to get it to the 18.
Intercepted by Tutons in the back of the end zone. Wow. Just like that, and Minnesota kills the drive and gets the ball back with a minute and 8 left in the half. Huge play by the defense. 2nd turnover of the game. And Minnesota poised to do some damage here. McCray makes the catch, keeps his feet, and he's down at about the 32, 31-yard line, a minute left in the half. Wow, and they flipped the field on Nebraska in the process. Wow, what a play. What an absolute grab by McCray. Wide open over the middle. It's McCray again, and he's inside the 10, 23 yards. And the Gophers, with 53 seconds left, from the ball at the 8-yard line, attacking this Nebraska defense with ease. 6 or 7, 139 yards, 1 touchdown. Just absolutely owning these guys. And Harris is going to get about 2 yards. It's going to be 2nd and goal. Under 40 seconds left in the half. Under 30 seconds. Minnesota all 3 timeouts. Same with Nebraska. They're going to go up the middle with Gore. He gets 2, and it's going to be 3rd down and goal. They are moving slow. Not taking a timeout here on 3rd and goal. Wow. Under 10 seconds left in the half. They snap it with 8. Harris up the middle, and he scores. It pays off. 23-0. Minnesota leading the number 2 team in the country with 5 seconds left in the first half. It's been all Minnesota so far. Wow. Unbelievable first half by the Golden Gophers. Defensively and offensively, just all over Nebraska. And Jones will bring him down for a sack and a loss of 3, 2nd down and 13 for Nebraska. Without their starting quarterback for the rest of the game, took a shot in that 2nd quarter that took him out of the game completely. And The run game has been the only thing they've been able to do somewhat successfully
He passes it.
since that. And Moore almost comes away with his second interception of the game. 3rd down and 13. Dangerous throw. Dangerous throw.
Throws it deep.
And it's almost intercepted again. Another dangerous throw. And it's 4th and 13. And Nebraska's going to have to punt the ball back to Minnesota. And that's the last thing you want to do. That is not how you wanted to start off this second half with the way that Minnesota has been playing today. Just poised for an attack all game long. They get it out quickly to Harris on the edge. On the swing pass, he gets 6 yards, 2nd down and 4. Ball at the 39.
So it's 2nd down now. They need about 4 yards to pick up the first.
And he's going to get it to Gore, and Gore's going to pick up 5 and a 1st and 10 for Minnesota. Here we go. 1st and 10. They're going to go play action here. And he shakes off the, but not the, he shakes off the first guy, but not the second. 2nd down and 17. Good grief. So, 2nd down and 17 coming up for Minnesota.
It's 2nd and long.
Great pass rush that time by Nebraska. And he's going to hit Ramirez, and he gets the 1st down. Huge gain, and the ball is going to be down at about the 34-yard line. Big pickup. Gophers doing work here.
They come out in a 5-wide set.
And he hits Rogers, who is down just shy of the 10 to 23-yard reception. 1st and 10 for Minnesota. Ball at the 10-yard line.
We've got a 1st and 10. Ball on the 10.
Harris is going to take this one up the middle. He gets 6 yards, 2nd down and 4. Ball down at the 4. They're doing that motion play here. And he hits Rogers, who is down at the 1-yard line. 3rd down and 1.
This defense has a lot of speed. They're all over him by the time he caught the ball.
Probably just going to see big on big here. On 3rd and 1, trying to just get this ball into the end zone. And they will with Zach Harris. The 1-yard touchdown run, and it's 30-0. The number 8 Minnesota Golden Gophers are shutting out the number 2 team in the country with 3:01 left in the 3rd here. Just an absolute domination by Minnesota up to this point.
And the defense made a big stop on 4th down the last time this offense was out there.
Not doing anything spectacular. They played mostly man all game long.
And that's what happened to this offense the last time they were out. It's not just the quarterback's job to try to get this offense going. It starts
And
up
an 8-yard reception, 2nd down and 2. Just playing a lot of bend but don't break defense. Got an interception in the red zone. And really, since then, haven't done anything really great. You know what I'm saying? Like, they haven't done anything different. They're just going out,
It's 2nd down,
and they're playing
2
hard,
yards away from the sticks.
making it difficult on this young quarterback, lacking experience in this game. And it's incomplete. 3rd down and 2. Just playing great coverage, and they're getting pressure in there. That's really the big thing that Minnesota's doing, is just getting pressure on the quarterback, on the young quarterback, and making him uncomfortable. And Tootens is going to bring him down for a loss. It's 4th down again. 4th down and 2, and Nebraska will punt the ball away again. And Minnesota has it at the 19-yard line. Wow. Who would have thought coming into this game that this would be what we're looking at with 1:55 left in the third quarter? Because I sure as heck did not expect this. Wow. Going deep to Ramirez, and he catches it. Huge 43-yard reception. He mosses the defender, and it's 1st and 10 in Nebraska territory again. Took a shot, stood in there, and delivered a ball to his wide receiver, and it's 1st down and 10 for Minnesota. Threatening again. And he hits Ramirez over the middle for 14 more yards. 1st and 10. Ball to 23. Just, I mean, all around, Minnesota has played just an incredible game today. Great preparation. And Harris is going to get upended. A 3-yard reception, 2nd down and 7 for Minnesota. Ball at the 20 now.
From the 20-yard line, 2nd down.
And he hits McCray on the slant down inside the 5. A 15-yard reception, and it's 1st and goal for the Gophers again. And he just throws it away smartly, avoids a bad throw or a sack, and gets the 2nd and goal with the ball at the 5-yard line. Great decision by the quarterback.
It's 2nd down, so an empty backfield with 5 wide receivers.
And intercepted in the end zone that time. Wow. Coming from all the way on the other side of the field to make that play. And the first defensive play of the game for Nebraska. We'll see if that can lead to any type of offensive fruition for these guys.
Nice grab on the play. He's out to the
They get 15 yards on the first play after the interception. 1st down and 10 for Nebraska.
From their own 35-yard line, it's 1st down. He scrambled.
And Daniels is going to bring him down for a sack and a loss of 2. 2nd and 12 for the Gophers. Ball 33. I mean, for the Cornhuskers. Ball at the 33. And that's going to be the end of the third quarter with Minnesota on top, 31-0.
Totally lopsided affair through 3. Is there
All
any hope
over
of a comeback?
Nebraska.
We'll find out going to the 4th quarter. Minnesota leads it 31-0. Well, folks, we head into the 4th quarter, and this one is a blowout.
And caught 11-yard reception. It's going to be 3rd down and 1 for Nebraska.
It's 3rd down, and this offense is about 3 feet away from that 1st down marker. They're crowding the line. Throws complete. He's got space to work. He's at the 40.
So they're just going to really
Out of bounds. At about
break 5 tackles on one play. 1st and 10.
From the 31-yard line. 1st down. incomplete. He stopped immediately.
7-yard reception. It's going to be second down and 3 now.
He launches one for the end zone.
In the end zone, knocked away, almost intercepted by Curtis Johnson. Third and 3. Another opportunity that time to kill a drive in the red zone, and it slips right through a defender's hands.
They need about 3 yards to get the first down here on third down.
And brought down after a 1-yard gain. It's fourth down and 2 for Nebraska.
Defense stacked in tight here.
And turnover on downs. Nebraska cannot pick up the first down. Rough day for Osborne. They've been all over him. And it's first and 10 for Minnesota with the ball at the 23-yard line with 4:25 left in the game.
And we'll see how aggressive this defense is when they come back out. I would be surprised if they kept
And a great juke, and he picks up another big gain. First and 10 for Minnesota. Ball at the 41 now.
From their own 41-yard line. First down. Minnesota with a big advantage. Again with a carry. And down he goes.
And an 8-yard run makes it second down and 2.
Wants it all.
Wide open, he hits Freeman over the middle, down inside the 10 again. First and 10 for Minnesota, ball at the 10.
Now it's first and 10 after the big pass play. Let's see if they can put that last interception behind them and do something different this time in the red zone.
And it's Rogers, touchdown, Minnesota, 37-0. 3:29 left in the game. And the Golden Gophers padding it on here.
The deficit is huge, but as a player, you never want to slow down your effort. Believe me, coaches notice the ones who aren't trying that hard. Quick strike to the
Incomplete.
off his hand.
It's going to be second down and 10. Pressure was coming. Ball at the 25.
Second down and 10 to go. Ball on the 25-yard line.
And it's going to be a 2-yard run, third down and 8 for Nebraska. Ball at the 27.
Just under 3 to go in regulation. He goes out of bounds.
And it's a 1-yard reception, another fourth down, and Nebraska is going to punt this one away. Golden Gophers might just shut out the number 2 team in the country. How about that one? We're making a statement.
They moved the ball as well as they did on their last drive.
So much of the passing game is about timing between quarterback and his wide receivers. Right now with this offense, they are in sync.
2-yard loss.
Timing
Now
and
it's 12.
execution is flawless.
Loss of about 2.
They really just didn't have any room to work on that play. The defense just suffocated them there.
It's second down, 12 to go. Ball on their own 47. They'll line up with 5 wide receivers.
And he hits McCray. 18-yard reception, beat his man, got a shoestring tackle from behind, otherwise he would have scored. And it's first down and 10 for Minnesota again. keep on attacking. And Ramirez makes a 12-yard reception, 1st and 10. Wow. 2 receivers over 100 yards, 100-yard rusher, 300-yard passer. What more could you ask for Minnesota other than just taking away that 1 interception, the 1 blemish on this game for them? And a 2-yard run that time makes it 2nd down and 8.
They come out in an empty backfield. Quick throw, almost intercepted.
3rd down and 8. Ball at the 21.
3rd down, 8 yards to go. Ball on the 21. Just over a minute left.
And he hits Ramirez. Touchdown, Minnesota. It's 44-0. 3rd touchdown pass of the game by Baldwin. A minute and 18 left. And the Gophers are up 45-0 on Nebraska. 488 total yards to 136. Absolutely dominant.
Here comes the pressure.
Sacked and a loss of 6. Under a minute remaining. Keith Ewing that time. Everybody getting involved. Everybody getting a piece.
So the sack makes this a 2nd and long.
Good grief. How about this statement win? Not only for Minnesota and all this season, but how about for their head ball coach, Matt Peary, getting his first huge win. Really, I mean, honestly, you got 2 ranked wins ahead of this one, but this is the biggest win that you've got on your resume right now, and this is going to sit very, very well with your fan base and voters in the BCS, and I mean the AP and all that. I mean, just a lot of good stuff coming from this game. And with under 20 seconds left, they're going to take a timeout on 4th and 5 and get the ball back on this punt. Wow. Power move. 1st and 10 for the Golden Gophers. And he's going to hit Hunter, and that's going to be 6. How about it? Half 100 on him. 51-0. Minnesota absolutely curb stomping the number 2 team in the country and making a statement to the world that the Golden Gophers are for real. Wow. What a game.
One thing about them is they're a team, and even though their star player